Get into it. Gogs, what do we go ahead, Gogs?
Welcome
Go.
to Movie the
Go, go,
Podcast. That's right, Movie the Podcast. We back, baby.
go. We back. That's right.
It's we watched.
And be careful, everybody. Gogs has Tourette's, so he can't be responsible
Yeah.
for what he says
Yeah,
this
look
week.
out, Delroy Lindo. I'm coming for you.
You know what's crazy? That show wasn't broadcast live. They
No,
could have
yeah.
edited that
Well,
shit
the things
out.
they edited out was part of the controversy, right? They edited out somebody saying
Right,
Free
yeah.
Palestine. They edited out somebody saying the word piss in their acceptance speech.
They edited out piss,
Shout
but
out
they
to
left in
piss.
the N-word. It speaks
Oh.
volumes. Gogs, what did we watch
watched,
this week?
The Devil's Advocate. Advocate. Why did I say it like that?
The devil's
Devil's Advocate.
Advocate.
Which is fun because it's a play on words. Because the devil to be a devil's advocate means to present an opposite opinion, and an advocate is another word for a lawyer. And in this one, the devil's a lawyer. So,
But the movie's also
let me
playing
just-
devil's advocate about the way we view society as a
that's
whole.
right?
That's
Like
true.
layers
Also,
to this.
let me just
bitch.
go ahead and say this. Let me just say this about this movie. The title, A+. It's a banger
Right.
title. It's such a
Yeah.
great title.
It
You
also
can't go wrong
it's
with
the
that.
boldest movie that opens with like just flames and obviously hell, and then it's like, hey, you don't know what this movie's about.
Yeah.
It's like I know exactly.
Oh
what
yeah,
this movie's about.
obvious. This movie that deals in subtlety. But I said this in the because this is a movie that I swear I've seen
You've never
before.
Wait, you
but,
don't-
like,
you
when
think
did-
you've never seen this after this?
I think I watched it with Anthony when we were
Okay.
in when did this come out? This came out
Like
like what,
97, I think?
94? Right, yeah,
It's the
something
late
like that.
'90s.
I
early
feel like
2000s.
I watched this.
Mhm.
I feel like I rented this and watched it at Anthony's house when we were kids, at or middle school or whatever it was. But when I rewatched it this time, I didn't remember a thing about this fucking movie. I remember Nate brought it up last week. I remember the scene where he gets blown at a dinner.
Uh-huh.
And I do remember the copious amounts of nudity in this movie, but I remember nothing else. And I remember, and for some reason, and we'll get into it when we break down the movie, I thought that the reveal that he was the devil was in the first 15 minutes. I didn't realize we were an hour and
No,
15
you're the whole
minutes into the movie before.
You're well.
Yeah, it's near the end of the movie, but it's
But
also
there's a
it's also pretty
telegraphed.
clear
Scene-
what's going on.
there's this scene that gets clipped a lot where he Al Pacino's "Rah!" and there's flames behind him. I felt like that happened right away, but that's all I remember.
It's
But
subtle.
it's gonna
It's
be a
subtle in
movie.
spades.
it's subtle. It's subtle. I said this in the text thread because again I forgot most of this movie. I didn't realize, and I looked it up after I downloaded the movie, that Al Pacino's name is John
Yep.
Milton, who, if you're not familiar, wrote a lot about
Paradise
the devil.
Lost.
He wrote
Yeah.
Paradise Lost. Yeah.
We had a whole text conversation about that, right after the show last
We
week,
did.
didn't we?
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I said. Yeah, I texted Analog because I didn't I looked it up. I'm like,
And
are you
sorry,
kidding me?
we're not all book nerds who read Paradise Lost, a
I have a
400-year-old book.
I have a copy of it right here. Thank
Jesus
you very
Christ.
much. Right here.
I had to
Thank you.
Google why you guys thought John Milton was so ridiculous.
Oh,
yeah. I think
okay.
the other
Sorry.
title for the movie was going to be Too Faust, Too Furious.
Ah,
Didn't pan out.
nice.
That's a good one.
Tell me you just came up with that.
Yeah, it just
That's
happened.
a
It
good
came to
one.
me.
That's
That's
brilliant.
a good one, dude.
It's one of those moments.
That was
I would
that
have
was
to workshop for
fantastic.
weeks for something like that.
That's a good one, dude.
See,
That was
I threw out my
fantastic.
best two Goofy movie ones earlier after
Yeah, those are-
15 minutes of.
That was a fun little riff this morning though.
Alec had a pen and paper. It was writing them down. I was like, no, not this one.
cross it out. It's like remember
Goofy
that-
Strikes Back. No.
remember that thing after TV shows where a hand would be
Mhm.
writing and then
Oh,
it would
yeah.
wrinkle up the paper. It was like that. I was wrinkling up the paper, throw it in the trash can, start over.
Well, this is why Nate gets to attend literary conferences and be
That's true.
protested by Palestinians.
That's right.
not by Palestinians.
Yeah, everybody, welcome to the right-wing pivot of Movie
That's
the
right.
Podcast.
I mean, we have been watching
Oh,
a lot
geez.
of very horny,
Oh my
right wing.
God.
I don't know. These would be right wing activated movies for the right
Oh,
people.
Are you kidding me?
A
Yeah, this is
1000%.
Well, except
All these women are ruining everything.
yeah,
Oh man, if
The
you
devil's a
love misogyny,
libertarian humanist. I mean, come on.
tune into this movie. This movie is-
that's ever been.
This movie has the misogyny is through the roof in this fucking movie. It's kind of
Yeah.
insane. Also, later on, you get to you're introduced to the devil's advocate's like main assistant, who is dressed in red constantly. That is a literary reference to the Whore of Babylon, by the way,
yes.
everybody. So
Oh
I
yes.
just thought it was because the devil wears red
Yeah.
spandex.
TJ has
How
read
much
way
better
too
would it have
many
been-
books about the devil.
Would you like this movie more if at the end of the movie he was in a full blown John Lovitz like
Oh,
devil
a
costume?
1,000%, 1,000%.
The red
Like-
spandex,
with
the
a
horns, the pitchfork, the pointed tail.
Yes. Also, I'm gonna say something that may not land in this room. This movie sorely needed a Tom Waits cameo
Oh,
as some
yeah.
kind of like understudy demon or something. He would have been perfect in this movie. All right.
You're just saying
Anyway,
that because he just died.
what? Tom Waits isn't dead?
Tom
I
did
thought
Tom
he
Tom
died.
Waits die?
No, God, don't
No, I
say
don't think
that.
he died.
Oh my.
Hold
No,
on.
he's still alive.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
Tom Waits is, unless he literally just died like 5
No, like
minutes
days
ago.
ago.
No, he's still alive.
You better wait.
Yeah, Wikipedia says he is, but I don't know if I believe that.
Tom Waits is still
Wikipedia
alive.
says he's
I would
alive
be
or
very
dead?
upset.
Alive.
There's just like a green active bar that says alive or dead on the celebrity Wikipedia.
It just turns to red.
Last
It's like,
online.
it's like a toggle switch. You just touch it and it switches off to red. Dead down.
God.
I'd be so sad if Tom Waits died. Huge fan of that guy. All right, what did you all watch this week? Sean will be joining us momentarily. Alec.
Hey, I'm Alec.
Yeah.
I watched
Woo, is
Alec,
you.
woo.
4 things and a
Four
TV
Things?
show.
TB.
2 of the things I watched were Tropic Thunder and Best in Show.
Oh, I
Which
love
are
that
both
show.
Great.
I love Tropic Thunder too.
Tropic Thunder's really funny, but it's
Little problematic.
more problematic than I
I don't-
remember.
Yeah.
It's just going to get that
I
way
don't
every time you watch it from now on. This is the least problematic
Pretty
viewing of
much.
Tropic Thunder of the rest of your life.
I will say
Every
Maybe
week
I-
is the least problematic.
maybe I'm far too white to make this commentary, but the
you
humor
are.
is
You are.
But the humor is that it's completely out of touch in what Hollywood would do. Like it's the it's not making fun of black people, it's making fun of how ridiculous white people
Yeah, it's making
are. And they
making
don't
fun of the fact that they would like, I don't know, apologize to a guy with Tourette's instead of apologizing overtly to a couple of
for real.
men of
I
color.
mean, to a lesser
That would
extent,
never
it's-
happen. That's just insane.
That's wild.
to a lesser extent, it's the same joke and It's Always Sunny when they do that with their Lethal Weapon remake, and it's like, yeah, don't do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a joke. They're making fun of them, not making like the actors. They're not making fun of black people. But
Yes.
I don't know.
But it's still not great.
It's not, but I don't know. I see that that one's been like recycled and thrown out. Like, oh, we need to cancel Robert Downey Jr. It's like, for
I think it's
what?
just, I think
Like-
it's interesting to take stock of the way that the humor makes you differently uncomfortable over time, right? And that's okay.
I
That's
mean,
like a normal good
I
thing
feel-
to do.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like we've watched like other movies on the show that are like way more problematic because they like the humor derives from the wrong place. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But anyway, Tropic Thunder is still a banger. Also, probably my favorite Tom Cruise appearance in any movie. He's very
film.
funny in that. Yeah, I don't really like Tom Cruise.
Well, I mean,
Hot take.
I don't like him as
Kind
a
of annoying.
person, but he's a good actor.
I love him in Magnolia, but in general, I find him off-putting. Maybe I bring too much baggage of how he
I thought
really
we liked
is.
him in like War of the Worlds and the one where he.
I don't
War
care
of
for
the
that movie.
Worlds.
I don't care for
I
that
thought we
movie
liked-
at all.
That
I don't
would
know, you-
suck.
Whoa, wait.
yeah, I don't like.
I thought we
I
as
mean,
a
He's
group
great
did
in Eyes
not
Wide
like
Shut,
that.
but he's kind of playing two type.
He's great. He's
You're
great in
thinking of
Eyes
the
Wide
Ice-
Shut.
You're thinking of the Ice Cube one. We loved the Ice Cube one.
Don't do this to me. No,
We hated the
No.
Tom Cruise one.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little hard on Tom Cruise. I love
when we
Top
watched
Gun,
when we watched War of the Worlds, we had the consensus up until Tim Robbins shows up. We're like, this isn't too bad, and then he shows up, and it's a disaster after that.
Yeah,
But
I don't
anyway,
think I was on that episode.
Okay. What about the one?
But
What about the one with
anyway,
him being on the planet with the people?
the planet.
That's
with-
it. Yeah,
oh,
Oblivion.
Oblivion. Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's
I
our
like
planet.
that.
It's our
I
people.
knew exactly what I was talking about.
That's a good pull, yeah.
Yeah. I like that movie. I like a lot of his movies. I don't like him.
I don't like him as a person, but I think him as an actor.
The first Mission Impossible is a lot of fun. Some of the other ones are great.
Live, Die, Repeat.
Live, Die, Repeat is
he's
excellent.
good in it though. Yeah. He's a scumbag, but he's a good actor.
So the other two movies I watched, one is called Killer Kites.
Killer Kites?
You gotta be careful with that. You gotta be careful with that title.
Just about what you think it would be about.
Cool.
It's an hour and 3 minutes long. It's about kites that kill people.
Is Benjamin Franklin in it?
Benjamin Netanyahu?
No, but they do reference Benjamin Franklin. It is absurd, and I think
Gox, be careful, man. I already tiptoed the line on that joke. Jesus Christ.
I think you guys would all think it's hilarious. It's like an hour and 3 minutes long. The acting is terrible. The special effects are just dirt awful, the worst. But these kites are going around killing people due to some ancient curse of kites or something. And they end up, it's so ridiculous. They end up defeating the kites by reading them Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand because they convinced them that what is that? Socialism?
No. Capitalism.
It's
about that's right.
Objectivism. Thank you.
The kites were communist, and reading them Atlas Shrugged
converted them,
killed them all. Huh. No, they killed them. It's insane. It's like,
dude, I gotta watch this. Communist kites. I love it.
So stupid. It's hilarious, and it's barely an hour long. I think it was. I don't think. I'm positive it was a Tubi movie.
What did you?
Is that supposed to be like a reference to the kites being so flighty that they go wherever the wind blows? And if you just read them a different philosophy?
Don't.
No, they just thought kites killing people would be funny.
Okay.
God bless you for trying to put something on there.
Everything has meaning if you try.
Yeah.
You just shouldn't always try.
The last movie that I watched, we went yesterday. I watched Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
I want to see that.
I want to see that.
Do I want to see that?
It is awesome.
Good. Okay, good. You started with
a banger.
Like, let that finish.
The
with some.
third act is kind of a mess, but it's not so much of a mess that it overtakes like how ridiculous and fun the first acts are.
Is it like
it's not bad? It's just kind of all over the place towards the end, but it is great. It's so much fun.
It feels like 12 Monkeys meets Everything Everywhere All at Once. Is that accurate, or is it
it's a lot. I don't know. It's a lot funnier than either one of those.
Definitely funnier than 12 Monkeys.
Definitely funnier than Everything Everywhere All at Once. 12 Monkeys is hilarious. Those crazy monkeys falling off the bed, bumping their heads. But it's really good. It's a lot of fun. Sam Rockwell is awesome. Judo Temple is great. Michael Pena, Zazie Beetz are both tremendous. I don't know the name of the other major character in the movie. I don't remember what I've seen her in, but she was really good. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, the third act is kind of a mess, but it doesn't bring it down at all. Like you're just kind of like, huh, what? But it's not bad. It's just kind of sloppy. Directed by Gore Verbinski.
Yeah, of the Ring fame.
But yeah, I think everybody here would absolutely love it. And it's like there's so much I don't know how people came up with some of these concepts. They're so absurd. Kind of like Everything Everywhere All at Once. Where do you think of some of these things? I don't know how people could come up with
it. It opened last weekend, right? So is it
maybe? I'm not sure when it opened.
I feel like this month has been filled with movies that are good. I keep hearing good things about them, but they've gotten no fucking advertising. I heard about that movie on TikTok, and I had no idea it was already out in theaters.
Well, I'm just hopeful it's going to stick around. I guess it'll make 2 weekends, but I won't be able to get there this weekend. I'll have to get there soon and see it, support it in theaters.
But yeah, two enthusiastic thumbs up for
nice.
Hell yeah.
For that. And I had no idea. I had seen a teaser for it, but I had no idea what it was about. It's all about AI and AI taking over the future and Sam Rockwell trying to stop it.
I'm for that. A message I can get behind.
Put Sam Rockwell on the case.
Yeah, in the beginning, I'm going to tell you, the first like 4 or 5 minutes, I was really worried.
Oh no!
But it took off, and it was great. Like Sam Rockwell's like, it's like a whole big diatribe about you all on your phones, and you don't pay attention to anything, and all you do is watch videos and play games. You don't even connect with each other. I was like, dude, if this whole movie is like preachy like this, is going to be a long sit.
Yeah,
and it kind of is preachy, but like it picks up, and he's not just like reciting shit. But I give it a high rank. Some of like the twists and turns are so. I don't even know. Like I said, I don't know how people can come up with things like this. They're so insane.
hell yeah!
But I think all of you will absolutely love it.
The
last thing I watched is the TV show. We just finished right before I got on. We just finished Wonder Man.
Oh yeah,
and Wonder Man is an absolute banger. It is a crime that they did not push it more. They didn't do more to like promote it. Like, they just kind of dumped it in the middle of January on Disney Plus and said, "Forget about it." It fucking rocks. That dude, I always forget his name.
Yahya something. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Yahya.
No, isn't it? I think it is. No, it's. Hold on. I'll look it up.
Yahya Abdul Mateen.
I mean, I wasn't that far off. Like it's. I wish it was Steve. I could remember that a lot easier.
But like, it's excellent. Like, it's so good, and it's like it's really done like anything Marvel has done before. It's kind of a small story about a dude who just wants to be an actor, but he has these insane superpowers.
I mean, I feel like that's what we've all been asking for forever with Marvel. Like, go back to just like give me like simple stories. You can add the superhero stuff, but like give me something more focused. Not everything needs to be about every other thing, you know?
Yeah. And like there really isn't that much that ties it in. Like Ben Kingsley is in it, reprising Trevor Slattery, and he's excellent. And the Department of Damage Control is in it, but like there's not like a ton of references to like all the like the Blink and all the other the Battle of New York. Like, there's no references to like any of that. It's just this dude just wants to be an actor, and he's working his ass off to be an actor, and he has these crazy superpowers that he has to keep hidden because there's a really good twist where like if you have superpowers, they won't let you act.
Okay.
Because of something that happened to another guy years ago, and they do a whole episode about that, and it is tremendous. But it's great. I highly recommend it. I think the longest episode was like 34 minutes, only 8 episodes long. Like, I can't recommend it enough. And I love the dude, Yahya Abdul Mateen. I mean, he was also in Watchmen.
Yeah.
I mean, everything he's done. He's been in a lot of garbage.
He was great in Aquaman.
Shut up! Yeah, you run like a duck.
He's been in a lot of trash.
He was in that fun episode of Black Mirror where him and Anthony Mackie were fucking each other in Street Fighter.
Hell yeah!
That does have one of the funniest lines where she's like, "Just kiss me, man."
I mean,
he was in the Candyman remake, but I never watched.
Oh, I watched that.
Yeah, he was in that.
A movie.
It's not his fault. Yeah, it was not very good.
Yeah, that's it. A lot of good stuff.
Nice.
You guys need to catch up on. I know you started Wonder Man, TJ. You didn't finish it, did you?
I've only watched the first 2 episodes. I need to finish it up. I got the whole. It's all on the Plex.
Yeah, that's where I watched it. You could finish it in a night. And like,
hell yeah.
It might be like an hour and a half to finish all the rest. Or no, wait, hold on. I'm doing the math wrong.
It's at least
a couple hours to finish.
At least 100 minutes.
Yeah, but it's tremendous. Can't recommend it enough. Nate,
I watched 2 things.
2 things.
2 things.
Hi,
Sean. Sean's in.
Hey, Sean.
Oh, is that who that was?
Hello. Yes.
We just had a random joiner who's like waiting to show us his penis. He's being polite about it.
He just made me. I didn't watch anything, and I'm fine talking over Jake for a second. But has anybody watched Andor? It just made me think of it because Alec was talking about Wonder Man, and I keep hearing really good things about that show. And
season 1 was good. I haven't seen the second season.
I watched the I watched the first season and I really liked it. I broke my no Star Wars policy because Anthony kept telling me how good it was, and the first season was excellent. I haven't watched the second season yet. It was very good.
And it's clever because he can't decide whether to join or be by himself, so the and/or is kind of also his position. What it is?
You're looking for kite meanings. You're looking at just
look. I understand how George Lucas names characters. We've all done it when we were children.
Like Smibbledy Bibbledy. Like that. What does that mean?
So, yeah, and the best music in the universe is Jizz.
Yeah,
still my
Elon
scumbag.
No,
what was the original Darth Vader
name is?
No, the original Darth Vader name was like Kai de shit or something.
Cause the shit.
Cause the shit. Yeah, that's not a joke. That's for real.
Of the two things that I watched, I went to the theater and saw the Markiplier directorial debut, Iron Lung.
Oh, how was that?
How is it?
It's pretty good. I mean,
you didn't like it. You didn't love it.
I didn't love it.
Things.
But
did you play the game?
No, but I'm familiar enough with the game, and I watched a playthrough of the game to do that. It pretty much is the game for the first like 30 minutes. It's just sitting and watching the dials move around and going back and forth between the map and taking pictures, which isn't even my complaint because a lot of people don't like how long it is. I didn't really have a problem with the length.
That's a first.
My main issue is that like the writing and the plotting addition stuff just doesn't do enough. Like,
yeah,
because the game is necessarily spare in what it shares about the world, and it's like, hey, everything's bleak and you're just doing this and then you die. The movie goes way further by giving you like more snippets of things that would allude to character and the reason why things are the way they are, but it doesn't deliver anything, and it kind of doesn't seem to care. So the ending didn't hit for me because it's kind of like there's redemption arc stuff in the movie that is tough to land when I don't know who the character was in the first place, so I don't really give a shit. It's like, yeah, okay. And I just was left kind of wanting more from the Eldritch horror because there's some really cool stuff in it. Like the blood stuff's cool. It has some amazing effects. It's a fun watch. And for being like a movie that one person wrote, directed, and edited for $3 million, and they're just like, I did this because I wanted to.
Yeah.
It's excellent from that standpoint.
I'm too old to know who Markiplier really is. I know he was like an OG YouTuber.
You say Multiplier?
But I got to give him Markiplier.
Yeah.
But I give him a lot of credit because this is completely self-financed. And what's cool is like it's already made like for its budget, it's made like a ton of money with almost like no advertising and like nothing really behind it. And what's cool, what I think is super cool, is that he made all this money and he gave like the entire crew that worked on the movie like $2 million. Like he gave all that money right back to the crew, and it's like that's just awesome. Like I just love that. Like it's like he's like I made enough money, so he gives it to the people that like helped him out. I think that's fucking badass. I need to watch the movie. I love the game, but when I heard the movie was coming out, I was like, the game is kind of all mood and no story. So I was like, how are you going to make this into a movie? And then I kept hearing, well, it's just the movie is just the game. And I was like, oh, it's probably kind of hollow. And that's what it sounds like
I mean, I think the thing that I'm actually frustrated with about it is that it's almost not hollow. And that makes it a little worse for me. Like it really alludes to a lot of cool stuff, but it doesn't want to or fully answer anything. And you don't have to answer everything, especially like in a cosmic horror story. But I would want some like grounding. Like you have the opportunity and you're adapting it, so why not? Why not fill in a little bit more?
Yeah.
Other than that, like he's not the best actor, but it's not entirely his fault for one reason. Like he's acting against himself most of the movie, which is the hardest thing anybody can do. And this, I would have loved to have been like, hey, can I sit down with you and do one more pass on the script? Because there's a lot of him just yelling like, what the fuck? You got to be kidding me! Like, and that's fine like once, but we get it. Like we get that. We get your emotional state. I mean, you're in a fucking submarine in a blood ocean. Like you're not.
I mean, it sounds like it sounds like a rookie filmmaker.
Kind of problem. No, it totally. You know like I mean? That's what I thought. Like it seems like any writer that I've worked with where it's just like, yeah, this is kind of first draft stuff where you don't know when to just be silent and let the dialogue be minimal.
It's if it's a one-hander, Nate, do you think there is a script for some of that stuff, or do you think he's just like, okay, act like a person would if they were just by themselves and weird shit happened?
It's probably a little bit of both. Like, I feel like after really getting into what the gameplay is like, I think that because a lot of people in the theater were laughing at parts of the movie that I didn't get why they were laughing. So some of that I think is Markiplier has the sort of relationship to people that a podcaster does to us, or people feel like they actually know this guy because they've been watching him on YouTube for however many years, like a decade. So when he does stuff, you're like, my friend's doing a funny thing, right? So you got that weird suspension of disbelief thing. You also have the sense that a lot of the what the fuck's going on that he does, that he verbalizes in the beginning of the movie is sort of maybe an in-joke with people who play the game to be like, yeah, we were all like, what the fuck's going on while we're doing this? Like, why am I doing this? What the fuck? Nobody's saying anything. I just have to keep going to these spots on the map. So I don't know. I mean, it really just needed another pass on like take out one element, or because they add a significant amount of extra stuff to what the lore of the story had, but they don't pay out enough stuff to make it make sense to add yet more layer of confusion. So, but I still recommend seeing it because it does have some great stuff in it, and it's fun. Like, I had a good time.
It sounds like it breaks the barrier though of being a good video game movie, because as we've talked about endlessly on this show, like video game movies is usually just death. See Return to Silent Hill. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, no, it functioned as a movie. Like it functioned as a frustrating movie, but I wasn't like, oh man, why am I watching this boring video game play out?
Right. Sure. What was the second
thing I watched was The Beyond, Lucio Fulci's The Beyond.
Very nice.
That movie fucking rules. And
I love it.
I'm
so happy. I love your full. I got to watch your Evangelion journey, and now I get to watch your Euro horror journey. And let me just tell you, it's beautiful.
He's connecting with his Italian roots.
True, yeah. I was enjoying like the slow drip of people's faces just being mutilated every 20 minutes, or every 10, honestly.
What about the spiders?
Yeah, the spiders thing was great. Like, and then the ending, like the last 20 minutes of the movie, like turn it into it goes from like, wow, this is just a special effects masterpiece, everybody's dying in this horrible haunted house situation, but I love it, to oh shit. Like, after when the blind girl like has Dickie attack all of the monsters that are coming to try to take her back to the beyond, and then it eats her neck, and then from there it's like the wheels are fucking off, we're going. Like, what great, like, I loved it in Zombie 2, the existential dread at the end that you just realize like, oh yeah, this isn't over, and it's way worse. And this is an even bigger level of that, where it's like, hey, you guys thought you got out of the hospital full of zombies? Well, guess what? You're actually fucked. Yeah. You're going into a blind hellscape forever, and you'll be lost. So cool.
And I like we talked about with Zombie, like there is some like genuinely like really artful shots and scenes in that movie, like amongst all the schlock. Then there's like, he'll hit you with a scene where you're like, damn, that was shot like incredibly well. Like, also, that being shot on location in Louisiana, I think adds a lot to it.
Oh yeah,
like that is also super cool. Also, did that completely without permits. Apparently, that was all done just kind of on the fly.
I love that. And also fully plausible as a plot in 2026 that a mob would kill a gay Satanist and then unleash hell on the earth because they just have to kill a guy.
Yeah, for real. I'm glad you liked it. I love that movie. I think Gogs, didn't I watch that you watched that for the first time with me like a few years ago, didn't you? I feel like you did. Yeah.
He blows a little girl's head off in the movie, and that's not even the goriest thing that happens, but it is one of the most surprising.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, good stuff.
So now you got to move on to our Argento. I think you got to watch some Dario Argento movies. Tenebrae, Deep Red.
Yeah, I want to see Tenebrae.
Suspiria.
I've seen Suspiria. I like Suspiria a lot.
Have you watched the remake of Suspiria?
I haven't.
Because that's incredible. Okay. I will get crucified over this opinion in horror circles. My personal opinion, the remake of Suspiria is superior to the original film. I love the original film, but I feel like the remake makes it more of like a real movie. Because like Suspiria is great, but it's got a lot of that Italian jank to it.
Sure. Yeah.
And they took all the jank out, and it just
Mo,
it's
the
such
jank,
a good movie.
The jank.
Yeah, I mean,
I keep the drink.
well, I really love that. What's his name, Luca Guadagnino or whatever. I think that guy is fucking incredible, and yeah, you should watch the Suspiria remake. It's fantastic.
Hell yeah. Gogs.
Anything else?
What happened?
You're up.
Oh, shout
Your
out
turn.
to Europe. Hey,
Shout out to God.
I only watched one thing. My bad. I watched I revisited the OG Lethal Weapon.
Hell yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah, I love that movie.
It sucks to be loaded down with the baggage of, fucking Mel Gibson's kind of a piece of shit.
Lakers
Huh?
tickets. My fucking Lakers tickets. That's the
Back
only
it-
part of
back
that
it up,
rant you
sugar
can say.
tits. No, it's that stinks because that movie's a lot of fun. You got Unhinged Busey, you got the whole movie's like it's well done. It's good. It's good. Shane Black, like it's I don't know. It's everything you want.
I highly, if you haven't already,
Dogs.
I highly recommend you Google the screenplay to that, because Shane Black, the way he writes a screenplay, and specifically that
Post-its?
screenplay, it's written it's written like a fucking comic book. Like the way he I forget, there's like a term for it, but there's a way where
The Marvel method.
well, it's like no, there's like a screenwriting term. Like there's people that just write out scenes and they leave a lot of room for the director to do things, but he like writes direction in the screenplay, and it's fucking crazy to read. Like I was like, obviously we're all big Shane
Mhm.
Black fans, but I was in some Reddit forum about screenwriting, and they're like, you need to read some of Shane Black's scripts, and like they are crazy to read. Like they read like the movie, which is pretty wild.
Well, yes, sir.
Gogs, do you have a hard time with going back to some of these movies where it's like they're supposed to be these grizzled old men and they're like 10 years younger than us in the movie?
It's like I'm pretty confident that in this one, Murtaugh is celebrating I think it's his 50th birthday, but I think Danny Glover was actually younger than that when they filmed it. I don't think he was 50. I think he was younger than I am currently. So the answer to that question is yes.
Would you like your entire family to come into the bathroom when you're taking
No,
a
I
bath
would
with
not.
a cake?
Like, I would prefer that never happened. But the Murtaugh family is what the Murtaugh family is. I'm like,
What fucked me up? There's an episode of The Simpsons where Homer says that he's 37 years old, and I was like, I want to die.
oh, he's 30.
Like,
Homer is canonically
Dogs.
both younger and lighter than me. So, like, I am just not happy.
Dogs. Sir Daniel Glover would have been 41
That's what I'm
years old when
saying.
that movie came
Yeah,
out.
right?
Christ.
Like, so there's that.
Mel Gibson would have been
But
31.
yeah, well, he's, I mean,
Jeez.
but
Oh, I thought he was younger in that movie. I didn't realize he was
and
in
he's
his
letting
30s.
he's letting his actual accent like come out. Like it's great. Like it's I don't know. That's a
Speaking of, it's always
I don't
sunny.
know if that's
I like when
intentional.
well, and it's
I don't
always
think
sunny.
that's a
Remember,
choice.
Dennis is like doing
It's
a
like, I don't know,
an Australian
it's just-
accent.
that's all. Honestly, that's all I could think about the whole time. I was like as I was watching, I was like, you know what? The Sunny guys, their plot was pretty spot on. Like this is an accurate representation of what the next chapter could look like and the dynamic between the two. But I don't know. It's a lot of fun. It's
Are you going to revisit the sequel?
That's what I'm trying
I
to
remember
figure out.
liking all the
liking
sequels.
4 a lot.
Yeah, that's the one with Jet
That's the one
Li.
with Jet
right?
Li.
Yeah,
But I think
remember
it's also
liking that
probably
a lot.
the most like calm, like I don't want to say this, like publicly accessible version. Like this wasn't like not publicly accessible, but
Well,
like
it's
this
like,
one,
yeah, it's like they smoothed
Yeah.
out all the rough edges and made it kind of like a fourth
I
quadrant
feel like they
movie.
didn't take a ton of risks when Jet Li hit the scene.
Lethal Weapon 1, doesn't it like basically open with, or at least when it opens Mel Gibson, he's got the
he
gun
tries
in
to
his mouth.
he threatens to kill himself multiple times in that movie.
I mean, it opens on like a drugged out topless lady
Oh
taking
yeah,
a
no,
nosedive off a balcony.
yeah, it's like a dark, it's a Shane Black nice guys like dark, seedy, like gritty underbelly like movie. It's awesome. It's got what's his name? The guy who slithered up the broad in Halloween 3.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Tom,
fucking
Tom
Tom
Atkins.
Tom
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 Atkins.
Atkins.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No. Yeah,
Tom
Bill
Atkins
Kitty.
is in
He's the
Lethal
guy. He's
Weapon?
the
I don't remember
dad.
that.
He's Murtaugh's old buddy. It's his daughter that took the header off of the building in the very beginning
Shit, I
because
don't
he's part
remember
of
that.
a cocaine ring with or opium with Gary Busey and I forget.
Mr. Joshua.
Yeah. It's a ton of I don't know. Go rewatch Lethal Weapon. It's a blast. The thing that's the toughest about it is just like in our current police state, it's like rooting for the cops, I feels bad sometimes. That's the only
Yeah, I can view it as like objective fantasy, so it doesn't bother me as
Right?
much.
Riggs
But
is a
yeah,
manic
I
pixie
def-
dream girl for the most part.
Yeah.
Like that's what he fulfills for Murtaugh.
Did we ever watch The Last Boy Scout?
I
Did we
thought
do that movie?
No, but
we
Oh,
did.
I'm
God,
shocked
yeah.
we've never watched it.
I thought
I
we
thought
did.
we did too. I
Did
know we
we
talk
watch it?
about it all the time.
That opening scene is like one of the best fucking opening scenes ever. Like,
Well, I think every football game we're like, fine, maybe this will finally happen.
look, if they put what's his name, Antonio Brown back in the league,
You know what? If anyone's
somebody's
gonna
gonna
do
do it, it's gonna be him.
Well,
Brave choice to have a nationally televised football game with no stadium lights.
there's- oh,
I never thought of it.
Like so dark.
It really is.
oh, good time.
Oh.
That's everything. Oh, I did start. I will say this. I will be able to report on this next week. I started watching Predator Badlands. And I'm not gonna
okay.
lie, like the opening, I'm like, okay, it opened much stronger. Like I was like, how are you gonna get me to care about this? I'm like, never mind, you've done it.
It's a pretty
I
fun
haven't,
movie.
Like
I haven't heard a bad thing about it, guys. Everyone that's
I
watched
think I
it told
just
me
like
it's a
I think I just
blast.
want to defend my biases and be like, you can't have a PG-13
I mean,
fucking Predator movie.
I respect how convicted you are about
like,
it. I
but
do.
like it opened the opening of the movie, the first 15 minutes, very strong. I'm like, okay, never mind. This is pretty. I'm in.
Well,
So
finish it up
I'll
and
report back next week. So that's it. Sean said he didn't watch nothing.
No, I did start reading a
Ooh,
book.
TJ.
Oh,
If anybody didn't- yeah.
what book did you start reading, Sean?
Shit. It's called Consider Phlebas. It's like the beginning of like the Scottish socialist science fiction writer. It's called The Culture is the series. It's really good.
Sounds
it's like super interesting, but I guess it's like fairly famous. Like if you're like more cultured than I am, but
I've never heard of it.
I'd recommend that.
I'm too busy reading Paradise Lost over here, so you know.
Oh yeah,
you,
subtle.
you weren't here in the beginning of it when we started.
I've been reading a
recording.
whole bunch of Kites Atlas Shrugged just to make sure they don't turn on us. Kites.
Yeah, you missed.
Kites.
Yes. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
we got to be careful with that.
I said kites with a T.
I know.
A hard T.
But no, you missed that. Alec watched the movie about killer kites that were communists, and they got defeated by them getting red Atlas Shrugged, which sounds incredible.
Conceptually, it's brilliant.
Okay.
And then Nate tried to justify
yeah.
the kites.
That's true.
I just said they were
Nate's
flighty.
always-
Nate's powered by Reardon.
Yeah.
Nate's like a secret objectivist. He's been waiting till the 500th episode to reveal it that he's actually John
That's right.
Galt.
Oh Lord, no.
Oh, let me
the
talk
only-
about
One of the
boring
9 million
fucking movie.
dudes that use John Galt as a handle on the
Dude,
internet.
let me into your fantasy fucking hologram mountain town. I want to talk.
Oh,
I want
boy.
to get into like Dantonia Copper.
Hey, I liked Anthem, so was that okay?
The
I liked
Bungie
that
game?
book. That was cool. No, the fucking
I don't think
the book, the
and
story. It's the short
possibly
story by Ayn Rand. I like that.
possibly scorching hot take. I don't think Ayn Rand is a bad writer, like a bad technical writer. I mean, it's a little bit dry sometimes. I don't obviously agree with her politics, but she did grow up in a very odd era. So like it's
Yeah.
he's hard to kind of put. I don't agree with anybody that bases ideology on her writing, but like I think sometimes the hate that she got, when you consider the lens from which she grew up in, is kind of
Yeah,
undeserved.
no, I think that's fair.
That's fair.
If
A
that
lot of it
makes
is
sense.
also
Why-
that I think everybody who went to public high school in America was forced to read Ayn Rand as if it was like a canonical text of meaning, which is just weird because
Yeah.
it does teach you a lot of things about how to think if you have a young brain.
Look, I went through that phase. Okay, I read her whole stupid book on objectivism, and I'm glad I grew out of it. I'll just say that. But also, the thing that pisses me off about Ayn Rand is that all the conservatives that talk about fucking Atlas Shrugged, none of them fucking read it. Like, he didn't read that shit. He read a Wikipedia entry about it. But anyway, anything else, Sean?
I still want that long threatened fucking visionary director Zack Snyder's The Fountainhead. Like, I'm still dying to see whatever that would be.
Fucking imagine? Oh my god. He did want to make it though. That was like his dream project. He kept talking about it. Anything else,
Yeah.
Mr. Sean?
No, that's it.
All right, so it's me. I'm the last one. I am the last one. Remember that
Oh.
movie?
Oh yeah,
The Last Dragon with Sean
Dragonheart.
Connery?
Yeah,
Dragonheart. That was.
I don't think I
didn't
ever
even know the
watched
fucking
The
title.
Last Dragon was
Yeah,
a very
Last
gory
Dragon
movie.
was hard in the paint.
That movie rocks. I watched.
We've been doing this show so long that when we reviewed The Last Dragon, I was like, this is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's
you
kind of
only
quaint,
knew.
right?
Yeah.
I watched two things.
two things.
Two things.
The first thing I watched is a Shudder movie called Mother of Flies because I like the title and I thought that the like cover image was provocative. It was fine. It was very rough. Like I googled this after I watched the movie. So this was made by a group of people called the Addams Family, which is kind of interesting because they are all related. It's like a family team that makes movies. Like they produce, write, and direct and edit, do everything themselves and act. And that last one is the stickler because the acting in this movie is awful. It's so bad. It takes you out of the movie. It's basically like a witch story. This girl and her dad, they go to this witch in the woods because she's got like terminal cancer and she's tried everything, and she goes to this witch that contacts her kind of nebulously. You find out later that she contacted her through a dream. And like the bones, talking about Iron Lung earlier, how like the bones of this movie aren't terrible, but like I feel like if you had somebody else, a better writer, I think this movie could have been really good. Also, some of the direction is really jarring. Like there's just shots sometimes of like A to B conversations, and they're so tight on the characters. It's like why are you doing that? Like it's very weird, and they linger too long. And like I don't know, like it's an acting thing where like sometimes like if you hold a shot too long, like actors like break character, and it's kind of weird. Overall, it's not the worst thing I've seen. Also, these people made a movie a couple years ago that I really liked called Hellbender. I didn't realize it was the same people, but Hellbender I thought was awesome. It was like a heavy metal like horror movie again about witches. But Mother of Flies, it has its moments. And actually, for such a low budget movie, there's some really good practical effects in this movie. But overall, it's just kind of flat. And like you've kind of seen this movie 100 times because at the end you find out like the witch is dead and she's been haunting these woods, and they go to the town and they're like, what about this witch? And they're like, what do you mean this witch? She's been dead for years. And it's like, it feels like a Scooby-Doo episode. It's not the worst thing I've seen, and I give it a little bit more credit because of its production, because it's like super low budget, super like nobody's making it. But overall, it's like a 5. It's something I'm going to forget about in a week. I didn't really care for it. It's not one of Shudder's best. And the other thing I watched is a movie that they just, thanks to Shout Factory, just released a new sterling 4K version of. I watched Ringo Lam's, or Liam's, I never know how to say his name, City on Fire, starring Chow Yun-fat. A movie that I have been...
Fuck yeah.
It's an awesome movie. But here's the thing, and this thing that pisses me off about this movie...
Is this about Quentin Tarantino ripping it off for Reservoir Dogs?
It is.
Okay.
Because this movie... First of all, like we've talked about this a lot on the show, but I've seen this movie years and years. I used to have a bootleg VHS tape of this fucking movie. I feel like my attention span has gotten like way shorter than it used to be when I was a kid, because this movie is very good. I really like this movie. Chow Yun-fat is incredible in this movie, but there is a lot of like downtime, and there's a lot of like the like Chow Yun Fat is like an undercover cop who's like in deep cover, and then like basically like the internal affairs like want to bust his uncle that put him into deep cover, and they don't believe that he's in deep cover, blah 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 blah. But there's like so much of this movie that's devoted to Chow Yun Fat and his like on and again, off again girlfriend. Like it takes up like a huge chunk of time. And
That
like
sounds like a bad remake of The Departed.
it kind of, I mean, it's very similar. But the thing is that if you'd asked me about this movie, I'm like, oh, it's all action. It's all about like the heist, because there's several heists in this movie. But like it really isn't. Like it's more about like Chow Yun Fat's character and how he's like kind of tangled up in this like web, and it's about honor amongst thieves and how like he's haunted by this guy that he had to betray, like this triad guy that he had to betray and kill. And then later on, when he gets deeper into this other like jewelry heist, like he forms a bond with this other like criminal, and then how he doesn't want to betray him because they're brothers. And again, but
Tony Lung's super good in that movie.
it's a really good movie. But I will say, like I said, there was a lot that I didn't remember that was kind of slow, and I feel like the movie could have done without. But I will say, to Sean's point, this movie for years, because this is the direct inspiration for Reservoir Dogs. But these two movies could not be more different. Like the only connecting factor is it's about a cop that's undercover that gets involved in a heist that goes wrong. But that's literally like the last like 15 minutes of the movie. And like, yeah, there's some similarities. Like there's the scene where he tells the guy he's a cop, but even the ending is different. And like the message of the movie is different. And like so many people are just like, oh, Tarantino just ripped off City on Fire. And it's like, did you watch City on Fire? Because like, I don't know about you, but when I think about Reservoir Dogs, I think about all the characters. I think about the dialogue. I think about the tension in the whole heist room that they're in through the entire movie. Like none of that is in City on Fire. Like the heist room is literally like the last 5 minutes, and it ends in like a cop shootout. And like, I don't know, it's just one of those things where it's like, I know people hate Tarantino, and I hate him for reasons outside of his filmmaking, but like to just write off Reservoir Dogs, be like, it's just a ripoff of City on Fire. Like, I think you haven't watched City on Fire. They're both great movies. But yeah.
It's a Danny Lee, not Tony Lung. I got those guys mixed up.
Danny Lee, yeah. But it's a great movie. And Chow Yun Fat, those 90s Hong Kong movies, man, late 80s, early 90s, so fucking good.
It's funny. I went to grab. I was like, I'm gonna grab my old DVD copy of City on Fire, but instead I have City of Violence, and I also have Violent Fire. But I don't have. I got
you need
Squad and Bloodstorm.
You need a Violent Cop too.
I have Violent movie. Cop, but that doesn't have City or Fire in it.
But yeah, I really like this movie, and it's cool that Shout Factory is putting out 4Ks like of all of them, because like you got City on Fire, they put out Hard Boiled, they put out A Better Tomorrow 1 and 2. I think maybe 3, even though Better Tomorrow 3, the less talked about that movie, the better. It's kind of the weakest of the Chow Yun Fat movies of that oeuvre. But City on Fire.
Let me know when they put out the Super Cop, The Next Generation, or whatever.
Hell yeah! But it's on Prime. I again, like, it made me yearn for like old action movies. Like I don't know, there's something about, like I said, that Hong Kong era of action movies just so good. And like, while again there is some kind of slower parts of this movie, it's really excellent, and I highly recommend it. Chow Yun Fat fucking rules. Like he's got so much charisma. Like he's just like impossible not to like, and he's really really fucking good in the movie. Also, I don't know if it's just my Amazon, but it defaulted to English dub, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And thank God there's a little audio option to change it back to Chinese. But yeah, highly recommended. If you do like Reservoir Dogs and you'd like to see where the inspiration came from, I think it will hit different for you. But like, it's a great movie. They're both great movies on their own. I just I have, like I said, I have 30 years of animosity for people that are just like, it's just a ripoff of City on Fire. And it's like, not really, not really. But
which City on Fire is a ripoff of Streets of Fire.
Oh, dude, Streets of Fire rocks. I love that movie. We reviewed that.
Hell yeah, we did.
All right, but that's all I watched. Gogs.
Yeah.
please do us all a favor and tell us what happened in The Devil's Advocate.
Well, so yeah, an
Advocate's
advocate's
a
a
lawyer.
lawyer. The movie has the actual devil in it. So no, you are
I'm shocked Keanu Reeves' name wasn't like Steve Morningstar or something.
just Beelzebub.
Who said
Yeah.
Lucifer?
That was,
That was
that was a
yeah.
banger. I like that. Lucifer is
He is no Keanu Reeves is Kevin Lomax, hotshot Gainesville, Florida attorney, taking his southern drawl out for a walk.
Nephew
dude.
of Bernard Lomax, who is also a famous lawyer.
Dude, fucking his accent in this movie, him and Charlize Theron. By the way, peak Charlize Theron. By the way, she looks incredible
Yeah.
in this movie. But they,
Chubby faced Charlize Theron is the best Charlize Theron.
God. But both of them, their accents like come and go in this movie. I feel like sometimes they had to be like, "Hey, you're supposed to have an accent in this scene." And they're like,
Yeah.
fuck it, just keep it in."
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like Keanu just like
No, you
ditches it.
said
Honest to
you
God.
hog beast.
Every time she talked, I could not stop thinking of Mr. F from
Yeah.
Arrested Development.
Well, I mean, she's foreign, so I get what her problem is. I don't know what he's doing, but he probably eats 1,000 pancakes for breakfast.
Yeah, when he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, baby," and starts taking his shirt off.
Yeah.
It's great.
Dude.
Great stuff.
Yeah,
Also, the guy that plays the pedophile in the opening scene, I don't know that guy's name, but he's in like a ton of shit. He played the Machine.
Frank
in 8
Frank
millimeter.
Sabaka.
It's Frank
From The
Sabaka
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy rocks.
from The
I love
Wire.
that guy.
Yeah.
Well, anywho, Keanu's character Kevin is he's looking down the barrel of a bad time because he is in the unenviable position of defending a kid diddler. So I guess he's got a DOJ job.
Okay.
So,
All
go
right,
ahead.
I'm sorry, I have to jump in right away because this part of the movie like killed me. So he's a defense
That's
attorney,
correct.
right? But like it's laid out in this is that he only ever defends innocent people. When he finds out his client is actually a diddler, it's like against his code, and it's like,
No,
well, what?
I don't. I
That-
mean, I don't know because his code gets a little tested the entire time. I think he only picks winners. It's not so.
Is that how you took that? Because I felt like he like realized he was a diddler, and then
I felt like it was one of those like the diddling is a bridge too far because like there's the implication that he left the state's attorney's office or whatever, the prosecutor's office to get the challenge and the money. So with the assumption that if he went from prosecution to defense, he knows these people are guilty. I think it's the kid fucking that was
Well, the
like
diddling
too
was not
much
a
for him.
bridge too far until the end of the film and it was only a bridge too far because we find out this all
Because
takes
he had
place
the
in a
experience.
turtle's fart in a dream on the back of a whatever. But anyway, he's like, oh, if I get this guy off, my wife
Hell
dies
yeah.
and I shoot myself in the head in front of my devil dad. So maybe I should just not do that.
Devil Dad.
Dude,
we need to create a movie called Devil Dad. That sounds like a Tubi original.
So
if I ever
spoiler
heard one.
alert, that all happens later. But anyway, he's there right now and he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then he figures it out that he has a stroke of genius in the bathroom where he's like, I'm just gonna absolutely annihilate this child on the witness stand.
Small child that has been diddled. Like I'm gonna
Real quick, not to belabor this because this is a movie about the literal Antichrist. However, when children testify in sexual abuse cases, it typically doesn't go like this. And I have experience with this, especially in Florida. Like they don't just let the defense just like
cross-examine.
scream at them in open
Yeah.
court.
Yeah, it seems like the kind of thing where maybe they give their testimony in not a hostile situation in general.
Yeah. Or the diddler is not in the room with them, the alleged
Yeah.
diddler.
Basically, like
That girl's- I
jerking
think
himself off while she's doing it.
I think she's in Welcome to the Dollhouse, I think.
She has a very
Very familiar.
distinct look
Yeah.
to her.
She's in Hostel.
Yeah.
I think she's one of the girls
Yeah.
in the
She's in
Hostel
Hostel?
movie. Yeah, she's the one that
No
gets
shit.
like hung upside down and bled
Oh,
out.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
well, she's had a rough one. So anyway,
Yeah.
cinematically,
You may remember me from such films as The Girl That Got Diddled and The Girl That Get Bled to Death
right?
in a
And like,
Hospital.
and Kevin Lomax he's questioning his whole situation because as she's giving her testimony, Frank Zabaka is like giving like literally fingering the desk. It's weird. It's off-putting. So anywho, subtle. It's subtle in
Subtle.
space.
Yeah. Again, this movie trades in subtlety. I mean,
So anyway, Keanu Reeves gets his shit together and he's like, you know what? I'm going to destroy this girl. And he does. Then the diddler's set free, which then sets out they go out and they're like, what do you do when you get a diddler off? You go do shots of tequila in a swamp in Gainesville, I guess. So
Also, this is one of those movies that has like a questionable relationship with the press because like the press follows individual attorneys in this movie
it's
like
a
pretty
fantasy
closely.
league, and they gotta like keep the stats on. Like it doesn't make any sense. But
that is true. They're like, I heard you haven't lost a case. Like,
Yeah.
who keeps track?
yeah,
of
how
this
you
shit?
feel? How's the knee? Are you good? Like
Oh man, I got a diddler parlay with 3 traffic tickets.
I heard you pulled a suspender. Are you gonna be okay? So
Well, and that reporter's like supposed to be his buddy. Like they all seem to be like
Yeah.
they're chummy in like
Small-town
a
friends.
Florida piece of shit way, I guess. I don't know. Sean
Yeah.
can attest to that. So
Yes.
they
I had a judge in a case the other day say abusive head trauma was junk science.
Wow. Love that.
Yeah.
glad you
Jesus
got on the
Christ.
bench. So anyway,
Shout out. Big ups.
And that's not fun. That's real.
No,
we're
that made me
having
cry.
fun in the
And that's
fake movie.
real.
Yeah.
That's real life.
So-
Yeah.
so anyway, they're doing shots, and then a fella shows up. And he's like, "Hey, Mr. Lomax, heard you never lost a case. We'd like to talk to you." And he's like, "Funny you sent a Negro to tell me this. Who put you on?"
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah, Jesus Christ. He's like, oh, he dressed you up in a
I was
suit. Like,
what
oh
are
my
we
God.
dealing with?
And
Bro, he's in fucking Duval County. Jacksonville's like not
Yeah.
diverse. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying? It's
yeah.
all this would not be the first time he has seen an African American
but
gentleman
when
before.
one met his gaze and spoke to him, maybe I don't know what his problem.
It's 1997. I'm sure Natron Means or Byron Leftwich or somebody is around.
So he's like,
yeah, I forgot about that part. That part was like, oh
Yeah,
no.
I was like, "Ooh." So he's like, here you go, here's my card, here's an envelope, I guess, with either money or the promise of money. So come to New York City. So he goes and sees his mom at her, like, I don't know.
She's the ugliest woman I've ever
her
seen.
handleless revivalist swamp church. And she's like, I don't know, Kevin, that's the city of sin and Babylon. And it's like, is your whore wife leading you to this? I leave her alone, mama. And then they get in the car.
Your accent's actually better than his. I
And
will
more
say.
consistent.
And
Yeah.
then they take off north. And even though they said all expenses paid, I guess, oh no, they had to catch a flight. So they fly into New York City and they get to go. And we're going to get into the logistics of this commercial office at some point because I've never in my life seen a building design this way. But anyway, they show up at like Milton Babcock and Smittich or whatever the hell the name of the firm is. And he's led upstairs and they're like,
Speaking
yeah,
of
they're
diddlers,
like, you are going to be, we want you to advise on, we think jury selections, you're fucking whatever. You're the best thing you can do for us. So you're selected jury for us.
They don't have a criminal defense division for some reason, even though they have like the most like insane micro niche fucking like Italian maritime law division.
I mean,
it's all devil.
it's all
law.
set up.
Are
And
you
it's
familiar
also,
with? Are you familiar with devil?
it's also
law?
a dream, maybe. So like, who knows what they really had? But they.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that by the end of the movie. It's like, wait, what?
So they're like, listen, we need somebody to help pick a jury. You're good at picking juries. Juries are good with you. So pick this jury. So he fucking reads this jury about, I don't know. I forget what the case was. I don't know.
Is it the Delroy?
No, Delroy
Lindo
Lindo's
case
the
where
first one
like,
he tries.
No, it's some kind of
It's a bank fraud.
case,
Bank
like
fraud. He's
something
like,
to
who
do
doesn't
with
like bank fraud?
yeah.
She's damaged goods, and look at that guy. He polishes his shoes and makes his own coffee and slacks, and he's not who you want on this jury. And like, and so then he goes through all this rigmarole, and then
He's not making that up too. That is what he says. He's like, he makes his own clothes. Like, what the
so
fuck?
so then the trial happened. And it's I forget. It's Colonel Sanders is the lead attorney, and he's like, I'm not gonna do this. He's like if it's
Yeah,
if you
from
lose,
Spaceballs.
Yeah, the guy
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
if you lose, it's on you, and then whatever. So then the next day, him and Charlize are at either a temporary apartment, I guess, for while they're in town, or their hotel. And he comes in all dejected. She's like, I'm sorry, baby. He's like, well, guess what? They won in 38 minutes. And everybody's happy about the stats on this one. So he got the banker off. Everyone's stoked. And then they're like, okay, John Milton wants to come see you. He's the head of the fucking firm. He's like, all right, cool. And then he's like, come on up to my office. And then they go up to his office, and it's got some cool artwork. He lives in like a tomb kind of cathedral space.
Yeah,
With
yeah, it's the most inconspicuous place for a devil to
It
live.
is like
It's
got a
vaulted ceiling.
Never let him
Never
see you
see it.
coming.
I fuck everywhere.
Where does he- Where does he
Even
sleep?
though he lives in like fucking Mountain Doom
Yeah,
or whatever the
one
fuck
ring
office
is
he
me.
imported from hell.
He's got a railingless balcony with 2 infinity pools that just edge over 50 fucking stories straight down.
I know he's the devil, but like, what zoning? Like, come on, that's not passing inspection.
What is that pool cleaner
I mean,
charging
right.
him?
Right? We lost several guys last time we cleaned
Yeah,
this
every pool
pool.
cleaner's got to be in like a full flight suit just to make sure they don't catch a bad wind. But they so anyway, he's like, well, why don't you join the team, Kevin? You're good. We're gonna make criminals out of who knows what. Yeah. And he's like, all right, cool. Let's give that a think. He's like, what are you doing down in Florida? Florida sucks. He's like, I guess, yeah. Let's be here in New York. He's like, great, we're gonna do shit. It's like wonderful. So
Also, I guess because Al Pacino and a bunch of women are around him all the time, it makes Keanu Reeves look humongous. He looks
Yeah.
so fucking big compared to everybody else in this movie.
Pacino very slight. So he takes it on, and then the movie becomes so his now we've got this divergent path where the entire time Keanu Reeves is being seduced by money and power and law and hot
hot
ladies
chicks.
and
Yeah.
his wife.
He's really obsessed with the lady in red, who is Connie
Nielsen.
I forget
Connie
her
Nielsen.
name. She was Wonder Woman's mom
Yep.
in Wonder
Mhm.
Woman.
So
Also, like, bad casting choice to have like the hottest woman play his wife and everybody else to be not as hot.
Thought the same thing. Also, like, Connie Nielsen and Charlize Theron don't look that like, they look like they could be related. I thought that was an odd casting choice too. Like, but I do agree with you. Like, Charlize Theron, it should have been reversed because like Charlize Theron,
Yeah.
not on.
So he gets his first case. His first case is Delroy Lindo is running an illegal deli in his basement, and he's able to basically say, you know,
Sean, dude, were you reminded of that scene where you first meet the Voodoo Boys in Cyberpunk in this scene?
Oh yeah, 1,000%. Like,
Totally.
did I tell you I started a whole new game just to go back and kill all those guys?
Yeah,
and like, even
based.
though I felt like a little racist, they were kind of asking for it.
Yeah, they were dicks.
So Delroy Lindo like works some voodoo magic to screw up the prosecutor. So magic is real, but I guess the devil is real.
The devil is
Yeah,
real.
And then Kevin puts together a masterful defense invoking the constitutional rights of all religions to slaughter a goat in a man's basement. And now Delroy Lindo is off and committing witchcraft around the city.
Also, like, possibly, I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into this and I'm too woke for the room, but it's a little weird to have like the one per like the two black characters in the movie are in league with
Well,
Satan.
so are all
like,
the
with
white
no
characters.
Don
brothers.
King's also in the movie, and he's buddies with Satan
Yeah,
too.
it's
Everyone's in league with
I mean,
Satan.
that one makes
Like-
sense. But
Like everyone is Satan adjacent in this.
I do feel like the judge over the trial would not be like, oh, the defense attorney or the prosecutor can't speak, so we should just go ahead and assume he has nothing to say, even though he's actively choking.
For
Yeah,
God's
it's like-
sake,
Yeah.
man.
He's like just taps his watch. He's like, "Come on." So Anyway, so he gets this case. Meanwhile, Charlize Theron is like hanging out with the other wives, all being neglected together. They want to have a baby. She has a dream about her ovaries getting ripped out by a giant child. She's like, that means I'm infertile. And Cal's like, I don't know what you mean. That's a terrible accent. So then now he's like, all right, next up, you remember Coach? He murdered a couple people. Now you're in charge of him. He's also maybe Donald Trump. I'm not.
Yeah, he's totally Donald
So,
Trump. The
Donald
apartment
Trump
he's
is
in.
referenced
He's really
in the
good
movie.
in this.
Um,
Coach is really good in this
He is.
movie, by the
Mhm.
way.
Yeah.
So Kevin continues to work his magic. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get them off. We're gonna figure this thing out. It's like, oh, we're gonna make everybody. He's like you were screwing around on your wife. We're gonna make everybody hate you, but that means you're not murdering your wife. He's like, brilliant. Meanwhile, his wife is like seeing demons and the fucking
Some
Yeah.
of the worst.
Well,
special
the whole
effects you'll ever
montage where
see.
the friend keeps just telling her that the color of paint she wants to choose isn't right,
Mhm.
and she's going
Yeah, what the
slowly
hell-
insane because of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that is kind of good. Where it's like, I mean, I love green. I'm just saying. And then at the end, she's like, "Well, it's your wall. Do what you want." Also, like, best product placement. That box of Popeyes fried chicken she had looked delightful.
yeah. Also, painting while like mouthing an entire chicken breast is something I've never done in real life, which seems kind of strange.
Painting an
to-
apartment is like sociopath behavior. Like, why are you going to paint the landlord's house?
Yeah. Also, I don't know if we've gone past it, but when she sees monsters, like this movie has like gratuitous nudity to its credit, but like there's just a scene where the one wife is just showing her tits, which look like the most natural tits I've ever seen, and she's like, "These are fake," but the doctor does a good job.
Yeah, she's
And
like,
it's
touch
what
him,
the-
and then
Yeah.
and then she
Why
won't.
would you?
She's like, I don't want to.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be this guy, but like, why would you get fake tits that small?
Yeah.
It's like like if you had a Corvette, you wouldn't be like, I'm going to swap it out with a 4-cylinder engine. That doesn't make any sense.
It was very. It was an. I mean, it was an odd scene for a lot of reasons, but yeah, and that's also the first time she sees like the weird like doom imp face.
Yeah,
on the
she
woman.
definitely. Yeah, it's a very much.
Well, and like the weird, like Al Pacino's devil arms underneath her skin moving around too.
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's all Babylon stuff. Like New York is full of sin. Everybody's doing crazy shit.
Rearranging
Yeah.
them guts internally with his arms.
Oh, it's funny though, because like the idea of like the women doing crazy stuff is like buying clothes.
Yeah.
like they're never doing anything that bad. Like they're just like women be shopping.
They do
All
be
they know is
shopping.
eat hot Cheetos, lie.
Turn to demon.
Demon. So, meanwhile, the principal from Ferris Bueller's Day Off is in charge.
Oh yeah, he's
Actual
He's a real
pedophile.
Eddie Barzoon.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Eddie Bazzo.
yeah.
God, special
He's,
little
uh,
creature.
He's all up in arms because I don't know, somehow Keanu's name got on the charter and he thinks he's gunning for his job and he's sacrificed for this thing. And my fat ass is going for a run. And his fat ass goes for a run and gets killed by specter hobos. Just the shit beat out of him.
Like,
this
his
scene
name has to be some kind of demon
Yeah, the
reference, right? It's like
Barzoon, definitely.
Eddie Pazuzu or whatever the fuck.
This scene was so confusing too because like the way it's cut, it makes it seem like Charlize Theron is like
Like
overseeing
witnessing
him getting
getting
murdered,
to death.
but like it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It's very strange. Like I don't.
Is she not?
No, I think she
Is
is. I
she?
think she can see it from their apartment window over the park.
Oh,
With her
okay,
farsight?
yeah, it
like,
was-
what is she doing?
The way it was edited it was very odd, and I was like, "How can she see this?" I don't know. Maybe I'm off. I think that's definitely what they were trying to show, but it just didn't seem right. I don't know. It seemed off.
Right. Also,
somehow.
they moved into the building with all of the entire law firm lives in this building, which is also maybe I think owned by John Milton, who lives
Sure.
on the top of it. Anyway, they're all one big happy law family.
He should have lived in the bottom.
You know what? Closer to home, like it's shorter commute.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
They have some kind of multi-billion-dollar law firm company town.
they live in the same building as that lady in the Sentinel.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish that'd be awesome.
Just keep redeveloping and just lifting it up.
Hey, what's up? It's the new Sentinel.
Look at this guy! Just knocks her over. On the gateway to hair.
the midgets.
So anyway, we're trying to get Coach off, and we find out the Coach is actually a murdering piece of shit, and fucking Keanu Reeves does not know what to do with that information. But he fucking does it anyway. He says, "Fuck it, we're gonna win because we like to win." By the way, my wife's going nuts. By the way, if I pay more attention to my wife, like John Milton suggests at this Lakers game or Knicks game or wherever we're at, he's like, you know what, I'm going to resent her. I'm going to just choose to keep doing this. And then once I get this trial done, then I'm going to be able to pay attention to my wife. Finds out afterwards, after he gets Coach off, he finds out that his wife got off because Al Pacino was there blasting her all afternoon.
Well, you don't find that out until he doesn't find that out until later, where she like gets crazy and runs into a church and she's all like ravaged.
Oh, right. She's all she loses her mind. He has her committed.
Also, I think we might have skipped it, but did you miss the part where they go to that party?
Oh, right, the Eddie Barzoon party.
So there's a scene, and it was so distracting, and it was like The Room. I don't know why they couldn't just shoot this normally, but there's a scene where Keanu Reeves is talking to Connie Nielsen like on a balcony, and it's so green screened. And maybe if you watch this on VHS, it wouldn't be that bad. But like in high def, like it looked like the most green screen thing I'd ever seen, and I like could not, like I was like transfixed by it. I was like, why couldn't they just shoot it on like a fucking balcony, like for real? Like it looked so fucking weird.
Yeah,
but maybe it's the dream.
This is the dream
logic of this movie.
Yeah.
So Furiosa goes nuts. They have her committed. His wife,
full bush,
huh?
By the way.
Yeah, she gets ravaged.
Yeah.
2099.
At some point, Kevin's mom shows up to help take care of her and like spoon feed her peas or whatever else, and then she
meets Al Pacino in the elevator, and she doesn't like it.
It's an awkward back. She's not happy about it, which you find out later.
And in that moment, you're like, oh, the pious mother recognizes that something's up with him.
I thought I forgot because I owned this movie on VHS. Actually, I've seen this movie multiple times, but I forgot that. Like, I forgot this upcoming twist. I thought you just smelled devil on him because she's so holy.
What about the part where Al Pacino, he speaks Chinese to a guy, he's like, you got to see this dancing monkey or something. It's like a monkey that
monkey plays tic-tac-toe. Devil is
also
just like you.
There's also a scene like those two dudes on the subway.
How is his Spanish, Sean?
It's terrible, and he's been in 2 movies that I can think of where the character's primary language is Spanish, being both Scarface and Carlito's Way. Yeah. Similar dialects, Cuban and Puerto Rican, really bad. Also, I'm pretty sure his Chinese was just like Wesley Snipes' Chinese in Demolition Man.
No. I do think it's a fun scene on the subway where they're about to get into a scuffle, and he basically flips the tables on him. He's like,
where he's like, "Tu novias fumando crack." Like it's just like I can't. The camiseta verde.
Your girlfriend's gonna be doing crack with Carlos and getting banged in the rear, so go on and get him.
Al Pacino seems like he's having so much fun in this movie. Because this is 97 and Heat is 99. I want to say Heat's probably his last great performance, and then like it's just all downhill after that.
So Charlize Theron, she's in the crazy house. She can't take it no more, and she kills herself. After revealing that John Milton sexually assaulted her, and
she stabbed herself in the neck and slit her own throat. She went out impossible hard.
Like,
after the therapist lady also had a demon face.
Yeah, everyone's got a demon face.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, that's not a therapist lady. She's part of the law firm group, isn't
or she's
she?
Like, she's whoever's like kind of the caseworker for her from the law firm.
So now Kevin gets the reveal from his mom that she was here like seeing a Broadway show and had a tryst with
having unprotected sex with a hotel waiter, like lady.
I mean, whom amongst us?
Well, and then so he it didn't just impact on the surface. He got in the exhaust port, and next thing you know, she had Kevin. So he is the son of the devil. He goes and confronts the situation. Oh no, we don't know he's the devil yet. He is the son of John Milton. So,
yeah, it's like I said before. I remember this movie way differently. I thought you knew he was the devil. Like I thought it was out very early, but no, you don't find out he's the actual devil until like an hour and 20 minutes.
Well, I mean, he's doing all sorts of stuff that makes him the devil that we see, but Kevin doesn't find out he's the devil until the very end.
Right.
So
yeah.
then he goes back and like to the law firm. They're basically like, look, he's gonna take all your pain away. He's gonna take all your fear away. Like everyone else in the building is
It's all for you, Damien.
everyone is committed
That's-
to him being the devil. Like they're all good with it. And so he goes and takes a meeting with him up in his room and fucking unloads with his pistol and he's like, I can't be killed, I'm the devil. And then like, so then
After he
God.
says,
Gogs, when he shoots him, do feathers come out of him? Because I swear to God, I saw
seemed
feathers
like
when he
there was,
shot
like,
him.
maybe it was just the fabric on the squibs or something, but yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So now, so here, I'm gonna pause for a second. The remains of this movie are
The remains.
just they're just it's just Son of a Woman 2, The Revenge. It is
Yeah.
him postulating and whatever. He's just not postulating, is not the word. He is pontificating. He's pontificating about the virtues of free will and how I just set the table. I'll let you make the choices. It's the best. God's a schmuck. Like he's just saying all this stuff for like 20 minutes. And I'm not gonna lie, I low-key kind of love it. Like the thing
It is a lot
he's
of fun.
having, to Nate's point, he was not having a good time in 88 minutes. He is having a blast in this movie.
yeah,
And if Pacino's
he's,
having
he's
fun,
the guy. Like, that's it.
and Pacino's
Yeah.
having fun, I'm having fun. So he's going at it.
Yeah.
I-
Laughing is sick
Like,
fucking
and, like,
asshole.
And I don't hate the premise and the story and like all this.
Well, yeah, the idea of like this kind of like careless god that like is so bored he's just like setting up these rules just because like to put them in opposition to your nature
He's
is
making a
kind of
great
funny.
argument. He's like, look, but don't touch,
Yeah.
taste. Like that whole bit, that whole soliloquy
Yeah.
is a lot of fun. Like the art, the cool, crazy art on the wall, like doing shit,
Yeah.
like. And then he's like, all right, so
I'm a
yeah,
fan
like,
of man.
I ate all that shit up, like
Yeah.
as corny as it is.
I like that, and I'm really fond of the God special little creature
Yeah.
monologue too. I think that's a lot of
So
fun.
then you find out that the smoking lady in red is actually his sister. He's like a Ego the Living Planet. He's been having kids forever, but these are the two that are going to fit the bill. And if those two consummate, then they're going to make the Antichrist. And then they can just he'll sit at all tables. I like that line too. You will sit at all tables. And is that actually the biblical words there?
I
Or is
guess
that like,
he wants the Antichrist to have like a cleft
right.
palate,
The Antichrist might have an extra chromosome. So
or not.
Also,
enough.
not familiar with the lore that the devil's kids produce the Antichrist. That's new to me, but
yeah,
You know,
right.
we gotta be creative. It's the
It's a
90s.
fun-
we're
it's
doing
a
we're
fun
doing wild
ride.
stuff.
It's the go-go
Yeah.
90s.
So then,
we got to figure out a way to have incest in this
right,
too.
we got all the other fun sins.
Yeah, and Keanu Reeves possibly had sex with her.
No,
or
he
didn't. I don't know. He
He
like
did
was
in his
thinking
mind
about
when he was
her.
trying to have
Yeah.
sex with Furiosa, but now he can really have sex
Sure.
with her. Because she takes all her gear off and is just like, this movie's horny as hell.
Oh, this is so horny. Yeah, we've had a string of super horny movies. This is probably
then-
the horniest.
Devil Dad is about to watch his devil daughter and his devil son bang on his devil desk, and he's like, Keanu Reeves like, free will, right? He's like, hell yeah, bro. And then Keanu Reeves pulls out his pistol, blows his brains out, and then fucking the devil explodes into hellfire and like turns his daughter into dust. Like loses his shit, becomes like into his angelic form and like screams at God. It's a bit much.
And his angelic form is Keanu Reeves
Yeah.
with wings.
Keanu Reeves, yeah.
Yeah, it's very
And
it's
then
something.
we find out then it all snaps back to the bathroom of the courthouse where Keanu Reeves is convincing himself of the right way to get the diddler off, and he decides that he's going to excuse himself from the case. So now it's a scandal, but now he's diverted himself from the path of damnation, only to find out that damnation has lots of roads, because now his vanity and virtue could lead there in a different direction, which is the devil being his court reporter buddy.
Also, the second movie we watch where Keanu Reeves commits suicide and has to fight with the devil to get his soul back.
It's true, yeah. Constantine.
Yeah.
But no, this is
Well, One of my favorite depictions of the devil in that movie. What's his
Hell
name?
yeah.
I forget that guy.
Stormare.
Yeah, Stormare. Peter Stormare is awesome in that movie.
That's it. And then
And
Paint It Black, which conceptually did
Goodbye,
not
Rudy
make sense to
Tuesday.
me, because like if you're gonna pay for a Rolling Stone song, why are you paying not for Sympathy for the Devil? You're paying for Paint It Black.
It's
So-
two on the nose.
So forgive my stupidity, because I don't understand how him not being like, I don't understand how Al Pacino still wins in the end. I don't understand his vanity is going to
put the seed in his head. It's like, listen, people are going to love that you did this altruistic.
Yeah, we're gonna make you a famous
gonna make
lawyer
you
with this
famous.
interview.
We're gonna still make you like you're the lawyer who walked away on morals. No, who's ever seen that before, right? He's gonna.
Yeah, but he still has those.
Right, but
This is a
so I
movie
feel
where
like-
leaving Central
No, but they're
Florida
appealing
results
to
in
his-
damnation, and Keanu Reeves is going to leave Central Florida.
This is a well.
It's an
This is
appeal to
a,
vanity.
fuck. I had it right. You know, that's the thing. It's like, is there real altruism? Is like, is he doing it?
Okay.
You know,
I see what you're saying.
And
right.
So the devil,
Is he doing it because it's the right thing, or is he doing it because it'll make him
right?
look good?
And the devil can
basically?
still see
Right.
that there's a way, the weasel in there. So, and he is the son of the devil. So, like, I guess canonically.
Yeah.
So, because I guess that doesn't change anything. Like after you snap out of that dream, do you see your mom? Like, Mom, did you fuck Satan? Like, what do we?
Did you fuck this little like 5-foot Italian guy? Like 20?
But that's it. That's a devil's advocate. Poster slaps, name slaps. Despite how this movie is cheesy and on the nose and over the top, and like it is ham-fisted and it is not subtle, but I kind of low-key enjoy it, especially the third act.
Yeah, the dialogue in this movie is abject dog shit.
Bad.
Like it is bad. Like if we got this turned in, I'd be like,
Try
bro,
to
you got to
strike
tighten
it.
some of this shit up. The lady's neck, the back of her neck's like a bullet of town. It's just like Nogales. You ever been to Nogales? It's much better than El Paso. Like, what are we talking about?
Alec, was your favorite part of this movie the Southern accents?
No, it was the subtlety.
Yeah, it's super subtle.
Was its deep understanding of the law.
Yeah.
Like liturgical or
All
man
laws.
law?
Physics, especially.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a movie.
Yeah.
We talked about it a lot. Do we have anything else we want to talk about before we get into our final I can't even talk. our final scores. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was trying to say divinations, but that doesn't make any sense.
Divination, I think is
Divination,
what you're.
yes.
Yeah.
Alec.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
7.
Yes, that's
Wow.
yes.
We're not giving it all sixes.
There's too many of us.
Well, 3 of us
Damn
have
it.
to, but only 3.
The quintuple sixes. You know, the
Yeah.
super devil 66666.
Mark of the big ass beast.
Shout out to the super devil.
It's not the super devil. It sounds like a Rob
Actually, there's
Zombie
2 extra
song.
numbers, so the super duper devil.
Super duper
Extra
devil.
big ass Satan.
66666. I don't know why I did it.
I liked it.
Yeah, I'm into it. Don't
Spicy,
Yeah.
devil.
Zesty.
Yeah, this movie
Alec.
is something. It is something. It is something else. It's not boring.
Hell yeah.
No.
It's really not confusing either.
No, it's like
I don't
super
know. It's
text
fucking.
the whole
It's,
time.
it's
Join
wild.
the Navy.
It's off the wall. I think my favorite
Yeah, it is
favorite part of the
superliminal.
movie is when the guy's like, if I gotta listen to this Florida shitbag, I walk. And the guy's like, well then walk. He just looks at him for a beat and he's like, all right, let me go get this lady signed up for the dinner.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm clearly not walking. I clearly misplayed my hand here. Let me get back to
I am
work.
making $1 billion an hour. There's no way I'm quitting this job.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's fucking wild. Like this movie, like the accents, everybody's accent. Like, I don't know what Connie Nielsen's doing. She's supposed to be Italian.
Oh yeah, she's like
She's
Russian or
she's
something.
she's
I don't know. Yeah, I
all
forgot about
European
her weird
races.
accent. Yeah.
Like,
Well, you can't nail anything down because everybody speaks every language. So who the fuck knows
And Connie
where
Nielsen
she's
is actually
from?
Danish in real life.
Oh, I love her pastries. She's doing her Thelma Skara accent or whatever, the Wonder Woman Island. Remember she talked all goofy in that too? Because everybody had to sound like Gal Gadot.
John Miller.
No.
No.
John,
Hell
We
no.
got
say it then.
enough devils to fill the Nile. That dumbass.
Yeah, she sucks. Fuck her.
Oh. But yeah, I think it's a 7. I think that's a good place for it. It definitely is not without its faults and flaws, but I was not bored. I watched the whole thing with minimal phone checks. Um, I really liked when Al Pacino, to show that he's the devil, put his finger in the holy water and it started boiling.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
That shit was
he's the
funny as
devil.
hell.
Yeah, that was
As he
fun.
stared down wooden Jesus. Man,
Oh man.
that dude got some
Mm.
problems.
Forgot about that scene.
And that was at Eddie Barzoon's funeral.
Yep.
He's standing there behind everybody. Anybody could have looked around, and he's just like
Hey,
creepily staring at Jesus while his finger is in the holy water.
hey, John, what are you up to?
You should have thrown some eggs in there. Made some hard-boiled eggs.
Ooh, egg salad,
Ooh,
delightful.
fantastic.
God,
It's also a 7 for me. It's it's flawed. It's a flawed 7, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't enjoying myself watching it. Like it's quotable, it's over the top, it's stupid, but like there's parts of the end, the arguments that the devil made, I'm like, you know what? Those aren't half bad. This is kind of fun. It makes, it's like a thinking man's movie for idiots. Like it's a good time. And I don't know. It's maybe guilty pleasure. It's not good, but I can't give it like a trash score. So yeah, it's a 7. I enjoyed my time with it. Sean.
Yeah, it's a 7. That's the correct score. I in the text I said like if this movie was made in the 70s, like if it was a Giallo movie or something, like I think I would like absolutely love it. But I mean, it is weighed down a little bit by the fact that it was made in 1997 and it was made for a mass audience. But it's fun. It's dumb as shit. But like I had a good time. Like Alec, I also did not check my phone a million times. But I don't know if it's just because like I also had this, I believe, on one of the fold over snapping DVDs, and I watched it a million times. Eddie Bonzo, God special little creature. I don't know. It's fun. Like it feels like it takes itself incredibly seriously, but like you could also sell me on the fact that they made it like stupid as a joke. So I'm not sure, but it's eminently watchable. Is my review. Nate.
Yeah. I mean, I could almost give it an 8, but I'll give it a 7 because I agree. It is deeply flawed as a movie, but I love it. It's like one of my favorite. If this movie is just on randomly, I will stop and just watch it from wherever it is playing. The way some people treat Shawshank or whatever.
Backdraft.
Yeah. I mean,
Draft. Wow.
it is the smooth brain version of Last Temptation of Christ. It is everything that
It
you
really
need.
is. Even the ending. Yeah, you're right. It's so true.
Like it's everything you need in this kind of like proto-biblical epic thing. And I love stuff like this. I love pulpy religious nonsense. Like that's the best stuff
Yeah, wasn't that shit? That shit was like
It was
like the
the
late
era,
90s.
right?
It was hot.
It was
yeah.
Stigmata.
yeah.
End of
Yeah.
Days, like Legion.
Yeah, like End of Days has the same great shit in it where it's just like it's
End
fun.
of Days
It's fun to
rules.
watch because I love weird Catholicism and like just put the devil in stuff. Like the devil should be more active in cinema. Yeah, so it's a 7. It's amazing.
Oh, there we have it.
TJ didn't
It's
go.
a 7. It's amazing. Is the funny.
It's amazing to me.
Okay, with the TJ, right? Is that all that's left?
Yeah, TJ.
Yeah, that's
yeah, we
me.
got TJ to give it a 1.
I'm gonna be the dissenter here, but not by much. I'm giving this a 6. I can't go 7. I didn't enjoy it nearly as much as the rest of y'all.
I mean, you
I don't-
almost did. You're only off
Yeah.
by 1.
I mean, I didn't hate it. I enjoyed my time with
You
it.
almost liked it exactly as much as all of
It's-
us.
Well, and
I
to be
also
fair,
wanted
you
to-
had to
I
get
wanted to
to
stick to
evening
the
mass
6.
in the middle of the movie, so you
That
felt the
is true,
pressure.
yeah. So it's fun and it's goofy, and I do love the gratuitous nudity. But I will say, like, on a story structure standpoint, like, it doesn't work because it should all be from Keanu Reeves' perspective, because it's all
I was
fucking
thinking
dream at the
about
end,
that.
but
Like all the stuff that happened to his
all
wife.
this- all the stuff with his wife doesn't make any fucking sense because it's from his perspective. So, like, why is she like her? Also,
It's not a dream though. He
Yeah, he
metaphysically went back in time. All this shit
yeah,
actually
he broke
happened.
I don't know,
the timeline that he started
it
down.
just I don't know, it doesn't work, and it doesn't work for me. Again, it's stupid, so I can kind of forgive it a little bit. Again, it's not, we're not getting into like 1 to 5 territory here. Al Pacino is a blast because, like we've said, he's having the time of his life. He says things that are just so mind-blowingly horrendous.
I've been waiting to say this shit about God on TV for quite
Um,
some time.
It was really weird to have the confirmed pedophile in this movie be like, "You guys are fucked up. This is wrong." That was a little bit of extra things I was bringing into this movie.
I do love how they introduced the DOJ
right.
side plot and
Yeah.
immediately
Oh, that
guy
shit
gets, like,
canon.
hit by-
Oh,
He's
yeah, I
there,
forgot
and then
all
he gets
about
hit
that.
by a car right away.
Yeah, it's gone. But I
Meet
will
Joe
say,
Black
like,
style.
again, this movie is a lot of fun. It's very stupid, but it's enjoyable. I didn't hate my time with it. Because it's too dumb to take too seriously. Again, the accents killed me because, again, they just forget their accents half the time in the movie. Like, sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. No one really cares that much to, like, course correct and be like, hey guys, southern guys, nah, just keep it in, who cares. But it's not awful. Like, I enjoyed it enough. I had fun with it.
Can I bring up something I meant to say before?
Sure.
I'm glad that they didn't make the choice to have some sort of angelic counterpart, like
I
some sort
agree.
of divine intervention piece. Like it's a one-sided argument that's being made.
But like the prosecution are like the angels.
like
like David
Yeah.
shows up, or
Yeah,
Moses.
nobody comes over to be like, "Hey, Keanu, I want you to know, like, maybe you shouldn't do what you're doing."
Yes, famous angel Moses.
I don't know. I was just thinking of Christian figures.
Jewish.
I don't know. I couldn't think of another. Well, yeah, in Christian theology, Jesus Christ,
Now he's
bring him in there.
Dude,
Dude, Jesus should have showed up.
He's also Jewish.
Dude, if Jesus showed up, that would have been fucking awesome. I take it back. I disagree with God. Jesus should have showed up for like a
Yeah.
cameo. Jesus should have just been in the
But it was-
background.
It was Justin Thoreau, like in the 10.
Yeah. That would have been
Now
awesome.
he shows up like the best cinematic depiction of God, that dude with the cornrows and bedazzled,
Oh,
where it's
hell
just like
yeah.
just a friend, brother.
Well,
Like,
Al Pacino is the devil, so that would mean Robert De Niro would have to be
You know what?
Jesus.
That would have been perfect. That would
Talk
have been
about real
good.
heat.
Yeah,
That would have been good.
you're going to hell. You're going to hell.
So yeah, that's the devil's advocate, everybody. Who's got a pick for next week? There's a lot of, I will say, I forget who picked this, but there is a ton
Me.
of actors in this fucking movie. I think Sean, you said it last week. You said this is a Rosetta Stone of actors.
yeah,
There's a
this
shit ton of
and-
actors
yeah.
in this movie.
I have a couple of choices.
Go ahead.
go.
So we're gonna go off of Philippe Moyer.
Who's that?
The black dude.
No,
That's
Orlando.
Orlando, yeah.
Oh.
So we have 3 choices to pick from, and I think they're all long, so it doesn't really matter. The Five Bloods,
Love it.
Sinners, and Gone in 60 Seconds.
What is the
Sinners.
middle one?
Sinners.
Oh, Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Gone in 60 Seconds.
I'm good with that. I'm good with God.
All right,
I'm
we-
good with God.
all right.
Seconds.
Okay.
Anytime we can get Nick Cage on the show, I think it's a win for us.
And I mean, that cast is a banger cast.
Ticklish Cage.
Yeah, Nick Cage,
Robert
Shia
Duvall.
McBride.
Is
Oh, yeah,
Charlize
Robert-
I
Theron
believe
also
she
in that
is.
movie?
No, isn't it
Angelina
Angelina
Jolie.
Jolie?
So I
Angelina
believe I'm wrong.
Jolie.
Wow. Same.
What's the weird guy's name?
Giovanni Ribisi.
Giovanni Ribisi.
Who's the bad? The
Yeah,
bad guy
that
is
dude.
Eccleston.
Oh, we could go
Yeah.
for Giovanni Ribisi. We could do that movie where him and Juliette Lewis are
Boiler
like
Room?
no,
Oh.
the other sister.
Oh, the other sister. We had sex and it was wonderful.
Turned into Christopher
that might be
Walken.
the movie that breaks the fucking show. We have to.
They crashed his sister's wedding to sit in the rafters and talk about how they fucked.
I will not be picking the other sister, but God, it'd be a horrific show.
Oh, Timothy Olyphant.
Timothy Elephant is in that movie. Hell
Yeah. Vinnie Jones.
Damn. Okay.
That opens up the. That
could-
opens up the
The
all
Guy
the British
Ritchie
films.
universe.
Go back to Guy
Yeah.
Ritchie movies. We could.
We could do Midnight Meat
Ooh.
Train. I think he's the only
No,
person
Chris,
in that movie.
No,
Bradley Cooper's in it, yeah.
Bradley Cooper's in that movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. So next week, Gone in 60 Seconds, a movie I saw in the theater, but remember literally nothing about at all. It's about stealing cars. I remember that.
It's got that silver Mustang.
And I think it's a
it is.
remake.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. All right, Gone.
I think the Italian Job remake came out around the same time. All right, boys.
All right, everybody. That's the show. You know what to do. Eat your own ass. Be careful what you say at the BAFTAs, and we'll see you
Eat
next
your own
week.
BAFTAs.
Eat your own BAFTAs.
All right, boys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.